Welcome back. And now to the FMDQ OTC market. I'm being joined by fixed income trader at Rand Merchant Bank, Ayodeji Oyeni. Good afternoon, Ayodeji.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So what's the current yield now compared to the opening yield?
Okay, the streaming yield dropped by an average of 40 basis points in the TBO space today, and that's on the back of liquidity, excess liquidity in the system. So current liquidity is 412.5 billion in the system, and so we have TBO yields ranging from 4% to 11.6% at the moment, while in the bond space, we have yields ranging from 13 to 13.4%.
Now, there was a treasury bill auction today. What's the subscription level like?
Okay, so we're still awaiting the results, but we expect the level of subscription to be higher. So looking at about at least 2 to 2.5 times the amount on offer. And that's because, as I mentioned earlier, we have excess liquidity in the system, and CBN has also not been successful in mopping up because there was an OMO bill issuance earlier in the week, and the CBN did not sell. So based on that, we have excess liquidity, and we expect this liquidity to go into the auction. So that's why we expect a major rally compared to the previous auction level.
Now, can you give us your short-term outlook?
Okay, in terms of outlook, this rally, I expect it to be short-lived because at one point, very soon we expect the CBN to mop up the liquidity and we might see a reversal quickly. Also, in the bond space, we've seen yields have actually stabilized around the 13.4, but we also expect that to inch up higher because at one point in time during this year, we expect the central bank to, we expect increased borrowing, and also with the inflation number expected for mid-month, we also expect yields to trend higher. So medium to long term, we expect yields to trend higher compared to the current levels.
All right, thank you very much for your thoughts, Ayodeji. Have a beautiful day. Well, let's look at what's happening in Rwanda. Kigali authorities have launched a campaign to clear street vendors from the capital city by encouraging them to form registered cooperatives or find formal work as they try to raise taxes and make the city even tighter. Kigali mayor said last week that street vendors are an impediment to cleanliness. Let's watch this.
Kigali has a reputation for order that is rare on a continent of sprawling and sometimes chaotic metropolis. And lately, city authorities have stepped up measures against hawkers on the street, which activists say can be draconian. Officials, however, deny the charges. In some of the city's busiest areas, city council officers have been chasing vendors and seizing the merchandise as part of the cleanup exercise. With a population of about 1.1 million, Kigali provides trade for street vendors who sell cheap and affordable goods, but don't all enjoy a legal status.
If I can no longer make a living doing this job, then it will be the end of my family. I left the village because there was nothing to do, and I'm not going to become a thief so that I can earn a living. I don't know how to do anything else. I didn't go to school, so what else can I do? I can't tell you what will happen if they stop us from selling.
Authorities say that the exercise will encourage hawkers to set up cooperatives and register businesses, both of which would pay tax. Plastic bags may litter many African cities, but they're banned in Rwanda. So the capital and its lush green surrounds are free from ragged bits of plastic fluttering on fences or clogging drains. Nevertheless, thousands of hawkers, undeterred by what they say is police harassment, still offer juices and fruit or sell cheap sunglasses and trinkets, trying to make a living in a nation where per capita income is just $730 a year.
We cannot compete with people who have stalls at the market because we do not have the money to buy stalls at the market. What we are asking the authorities is to support us, to put us in one place, and we can even pay taxes. We don't mind doing that, because when they come and take our products away and beat us, then we don't get to make a living and we suffer. If I am arrested today, then taken away, then I cannot earn a living.
Kigali's mayor said the plan was making progress, but noted that the authorities wish the process could be much quicker.
That's it on the program. Tomorrow is another day. Join us then. Have a good afternoon.